So the Warriors just went into Houston and won a game 7 on the road, and I'm making this video just to follow up on my last video. I don't even want to make this video, I really don't. But in this game, I think even the most Stanish of Warriors fans will tell you that first half was extremely fluky, and in a game 7, it does not matter. Steph Curry did a lot in this game. I feel like it was his best defensive game. He had a great rebounding game, all that. But that first quarter, the buckets the Warriors got, it was terrible process. Draymond knocked down his threes. Jimmy Butler hit a fading three in the corner. Buddy Hield's taking one-legged mid-range jumpers, all while Steph Curry is not going to the ball. I know no one wants to hear this right now after they just won a game 7 on the road, but that first quarter and really first half was terrible Warriors basketball. But Draymond hit his threes, Jimmy hit his threes, and Buddy Hield turned into Klay Thompson, especially with that 40-foot buzzer beater. Look at these plays. Look at what their offense is devolving to, all because Steph Curry is allowing himself to be taken out the play, just allowing himself to be pushed to half court. I accidentally clipped this out, but I believe this possession ended in a Jimmy Butler step back three here with 3 seconds on the clock, where Steph Curry is nowhere involved in the play. I understand being, out of a play when you're creating good looks, but nothing is coming of these plays. The Warriors got extremely lucky in that first half. Look at Steph Curry. Completely out of the frame, and Jimmy Butler has to take another fading three with the shot clock winding down, and this one he misses. So I don't want to come off like a hater. I know they just won. It's supposed to be a positive atmosphere. I should remind you guys, Steph Curry is my favorite player in the NBA right now, and that's why it bothers me the way it does. But if you watch that first half, there's no way you thought the Warriors were playing good offensive basketball. And we've seen it in the second half. The Warriors continue to run their offense the same exact way, and they couldn't score. Now they end up with 103, but if you watch the game, you know that wasn't the case. There was a stretch in the fourth quarter where they went 4 minutes without scoring. They had 82 points with 4 minutes left, and it was the clear path foul. Then things kind of, went haywire from there, and you look up and they got 103 on the game. But the Warriors offense was terrible in this game. I know nobody cares. They move on to play Minnesota, but this is not going to work against Minnesota, because the reason they won this game is because the Rockets made 4 threes in this game, at least 4 threes in the competitive portion of this game. Now, what went right in this game? My last video was a Draymond video, and I was pretty confident Draymond Green was going to have a great game in this game, and he did. I think it was obviously his best offensive game in the series. Him knocking down those 2 threes in the first quarter really bailed out their offense, but to me, this was his best overall game. I feel like his defense was the best in this game on Sengun. I also thought this was the best Kevon Looney game of the series, matching Steven Adams with that intensity and physicality. So those two guys showed up in ways that I was pretty confident they would. I did not think Steph would have the same approach to the game, but it worked out. It worked out. And obviously Buddy Hield, MVP of the game. Jimmy Butler had a good game as well. And I don't want to act like this is surprising. Buddy Hield, we tend to talk about him like he's not one of the greatest shooters of all time, statistically and volume-wise. So it's not the most surprising thing in the world for Buddy Hield to have this game. But we don't actually have that much time to talk about Minnesota, but we'll dive into what that series is going to look like for now. I just wanted to make this quick video, and sorry I don't have more clips of the game, but I was clipping these Steph Curry plays in that first half because it was making me very, very mad. But the Warriors survive, and none of it matters, none of it matters. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this game, what you thought about Steph's performance. Please like, comment, subscribe. It will mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.